what Nissan could ideally do is tie up with a toy manufacturer, say Hot Wheels, or with a Maisto in the US, to provide die-cast metal toys, or even the cheaper versions which could be given at, McDonald's or at fuel stations. When you fill a fuel tank, a full tank, you could probably give them away, or people could actually buy them as collectibles. Nissan conducted reality shows on TV. Now what we could do is probably, have a racing show on TV that uses Nissan cars, probably the 370Z. Since we're trying to project the whole global image of Nissan cars, what we can do is have a global personality conduct the show. Say someone like Vin Diesel from The Fast and the Furious, or any other global personality who's associated with, cars, can be used to promote the show.
The identification of the problem I thought was brilliant, but I'm still yet to see a big idea. You didn't innovate. I like the Hot Wheels. I wish you had just taken, now that you've got this right, you've got that bang on, I wish you'd got one single idea which makes everyone at least get to know, oh, Nissan is a car brand.
The steps you've taken on the ideas are really baby steps. I mean, they aren't really bigger steps.
Okay.
I mean, they could have been bigger steps. I'm not saying baby steps because of toy cars. I think the toy cars is a good idea.
I quite like the Vin Diesel idea, actually. There's a huge connect with Fast and Furious and, what you're trying to do. And I think reality TV, the way it's kind of, been a big TRP churn, I think that's a very good idea. I love the Hot Wheels idea. So I like those two ideas.
Nissan Tiana, and this is, might have told earlier, this was pick up from airport to 3 to 5 star hotels. Here the idea is not just pick up. We are having a tie-up with the hotels, maybe Oberoi, Taj, Le Méridien, etc. And we will collect the data, like 1 week agenda. As you all know, business people already might have booked 1 week earlier about the agenda. So we will collect the agenda. Either they can give the agenda, or they can inform the Nissan call center 1 day in prior when the business people are coming up. Nissan will go to the airport, and the one who is going will be the Nissan salesman. He will invite the businessman. He will take him to the car, and inside the car, the brochures will be put inside the car. And another thing is, as a usual salesman, he will try to get into the topic of Nissan.
If I was going to stay in a hotel and they sent me a salesperson to pick me up from the airport, I would never go and stay in that hotel.
A pretty woman like Minnie wouldn't allow another man coming by with her. Why? Even I, in this day and age, I'm very worried about men also. Accompanying men. I mean, better be careful.
Drive the car.
The first one here is, sorry, men are not allowed. Women have started fancying cars. So, a quick statistic here, 14% of the driving licenses issued last year went to women. This was just 2% 5 years back. So, adding on to this trend has introduced a new trend in the family, a second car in the family lifestyle. So this second car in the family lifestyle is the one which Nissan has to concentrate upon. How women perceive Nissan as a brand. So that is the whole idea behind this concept. This includes advertisements, print ads in newspapers, magazines, family magazines, and also even women salespeople in dealers.
I have one objection in the sense that you say that we need women salespersons in dealerships to sell to women. Why is that?
See, actually the convention goes like, see, if a good gentleman would speak better to a girl or a woman, but still a woman salesperson would have, see, for example, a woman is wearing a sari, so she will have her own doubts regarding how to get in the car if the sari gets stuck in the leg or something.
You think a man won't know how to solve that problem? You think we men are, that...
I personally know how to do it.
The jury has heard contestants patiently and assigned marks on the scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the lowest and 10 the maximum. Now it's time for our knowledge partners, Frost and Sullivan, to tabulate the scores provided by the judges. So who will make it to the top 10 from Bangalore for the Nissan Student Brand Manager 2012 finale in Mumbai?
I would think it's tough to say, especially because the judges, they didn't seem completely satisfied. But then they've not seemed completely satisfied about anyone. But I would think I would have some chances of qualifying.
I don't know, I'm too scared right now.
I have done my job, I did my research, did a good work, they were happy with the presentation. Leaving it up to the judges and leaving it to the Almighty.
Let's see what the results are.
I'm not really sure, I have my doubts.
I think it will be a tight competition here.
I think I have a good chance because I was able to put out at least one really good idea.
I think I need to improve my presentation skills a bit.
I was feeling a little jittery, one for the nerves in general, another for that the participants before me, they were getting really grilled by the jury. But now after I actually faced them, they were really nice.
Jury was perfect. I mean, the way they gave insight about their brand, about what they expected from me, it was amazing. I mean, I couldn't have thought about like the way they were thinking.
So what is it that our jury is exactly looking for?
What is important to understand is that this is an effort to really reach out to the student community and pose to them a real life problem or a real life situation where they have to think on their feet and really work out a strategy. So for them it becomes the first real taste of the real world, so to say. And in that context it's very fascinating to see how clearly they are thinking out the problem and the kind of solutions that they are working out.
The most important thing is clarity of thought, identifying a problem and then thinking of innovative solutions. What we have probably seen some of the participants getting into is jumping into solutions without really identifying what are they trying to address.
You could see a lot of hard work was put into it, a lot of bright young sparks out there. And I think definitely quite a few stood out.
Most people tend to do a lot of desk research, and when you do desk research, Google is my best friend, and a lot of people become Google gurus. Now it's very important to understand that when you're creating a brand proposition which is meant to be unique, which is meant to be innovative, which is meant to be different, which is meant to be differentiated, which is meant to act in the marketplace and create results for the company, Nissan in this case, you cannot depend on desk research. I was very much happy with guys who went out and met mechanics on the field in Tiruvannamalai or in parts of Tamil Nadu, where you went and met mechanics and created a brand proposition out of it. I loved that.
And finally, the moment of reckoning.
Top 10 have qualified and they'll go on to Mumbai for the grand finale. Mr. Nikhil Malhotra, Bangalore. Veena Vadhva, Bangalore. Mr. Shiva Shankar, Calicut. Ritvik Chakraborty, Calicut. Mr. Sachidanandam, Coimbatore. Mr. Raman Gupta, Bangalore. Mr. Soham Rajan, Calicut. Mr. Partha Shah, Bangalore. Ms. Malavika Roy, Bangalore. Mr. Vivek Bhaskaran, Kochi.
It's time to say goodbye to Bangalore, even as we get set to say hello to Chennai. Will Chennai lift the standards, the benchmark set by Bangalore?
So we expect sizzling hot presentations to come through in Chennai, and it will fall well for the weather as well.